The best point-and-shoot cameras are convenient when you don't want to carry something heavy or deal with complicated settings. I think of them as glovebox cameras or handbag cameras for quick, high-quality photos without the hassle of a proper camera. They can fit in your pocket, so you can take them everywhere, and many come with a built-in flash for low-light situations. You'll instantly notice the improvement in image quality compared to your smartphone. We have analyzed the market and listed these 5 best point-and-shoot cameras in 2024 for you, with product links in the description box, and you won't need to spend extra money on lenses. Number 5. Sony ZV-1F. The Sony ZV-1F is technically a vlogging camera rather than a point-and-shoot, but it does have a lot of the same qualities. It's lightweight, compact, and can fit in your pocket. It's incredibly easy to use. It has a handy flip-out screen so you can easily take selfies, and the larger 1-inch sensor makes it better suited to low-light conditions than other models on this list. The fixed 20mm f/2 lens might be a little limiting, but in some ways, I'd say it will force you to think more about the composition of the image, and in turn, make you a better photographer. It may not have the best stabilization system, but speedy eye autofocus and a max continuous burst speed of 24 frames per second make up for it. It's a definite jump up from shooting on your phone and perfect for taking on holidays, day trips, or nights out. Points and shots are getting harder to come by these days since camera phones are generally so powerful, but you will notice a big leap in your image and video quality with the ZV-1F. Number 4. Kodak Pixpro FZ-1F. There are very few manufacturers left making affordable point-and-shoot cameras, but Kodak is the exception, with a range of compact models at every price point. The FZ-55 is about the cheapest available, and a fraction of the cost of most of the other models in this guide. At this price, we didn't expect miracles, and when we tested the FZ-55, we didn't see any. However, the photos it produces are more than acceptable. The key attraction is that this has a built-in 5x motorized zoom, so the FZ-55 has more telephoto firepower than you can get from a budget camera phone, and for less money. We also feel that this camera offers a good helping of retro charm, giving us fond memories of pocket cameras that were popular at the start of the digital imaging revolution around 20 years ago. Number 3. OM System TUF TG7. This camera is exactly what it says on the tin, tough. I've used the OM System TG7 and its predecessor, the near-identical Olympus TUF TG6, in some seriously challenging conditions. I've used it in the middle of the Spanish desert in blistering heat. I've taken it on sub-zero hikes in the British winter. I've shot with it under the sea in Greece, and I've thrown it on the ground as hard as I can. It can shoot anywhere and everywhere. It even has a built-in GPS that logs where you are, and at what altitude and temperature, when you take your shot. Its 1/2.3-inch sensor might be smaller than some, and its 12MP resolution is certainly less than most. But fewer pixels means that each one is larger on the sensor and captures more light, so this is a great performer underwater, where light quality is poor. It has a built-in flash and LED lamp to provide its illumination above or below water. It shoots RAW too, and rattles off shots at up to 20 frames per second. Lenses on other cameras have a greater zoom range, but the TUF TG7's 25 to 100mm zoom, with an aperture of f/2 at the wide end and f/4.9 at maximum zoom, gives a good working range. What's so special here, though, is that a macro mode is built in, so you can take incredible close-up photos or 4K video. Because it can shoot anything, anywhere regardless of the weather or conditions, this is the point-and-shoot camera I always take with me if I leave my mirrorless at home, and I never regret it. Number 2. Canon PowerShot SX740HS. If you're after a point-and-shoot camera with incredible zoom capabilities, look no further than the Canon PowerShot SX740HS, with its focal range equivalent to 24 to 960mm on a full-frame camera. It has a 20.3 MP, 1/2.3-inch sensor, and an LCD screen that can be flipped to face the front, making it perfect for selfies. What we love is that, unlike bridge cameras with bigger zooms, this is a pocket-sized camera. It has a maximum continuous burst shooting rate of 10 frames per second, and it can also film video in 4K. The Canon PowerShot SX730HS can be found slightly cheaper if you don't need 4K video, and it still has full HD recording. The image quality and autofocus performance on this camera is pretty good, and overall I rate this as an excellent camera for the price. Number 1. Sony ZV-1F RX107. While the RX106 costs more than most cameras on this list, and more than some of them combined, we couldn't leave it out for the simple reason that it's pretty much the best there is. As the name implies, the 7 is the 7th iteration in a series that Sony has been perfecting for many years, providing an exceptional blend of image quality and portability. Features include a 1-inch 20MP sensor, a 28 to 200mm zoom lens, 20 frames per second burst shooting, with up to 90 frames per second in single burst mode, phase detection autofocus with human and animal eye AF, 4K 24/30p video, and a pop-up 2.36 million dot electronic viewfinder. It's all here. And housed in a camera, small enough to pop into your pocket, provided you don't mind a few of the controls being a little fiddly to use. And it all comes with a reassuringly expensive price tag. If you like the sound of the RX107 but are put off by the cost, check back through previous models in the Sony RX100 series. They are all very good, and most are popular enough to still be in production. All of the best point-and-shoot cameras are on our list. Please click the thumbs up icon if you found this video to be helpful. Which point-and-shoot cameras would you choose? Let us know what you think by leaving a remark below. Thank you for your time, click the like button, and subscribe to the channel. If you found this video to be useful in any way, so you won't miss any upcoming updates. All of you who viewed before that, I hope to see you in the upcoming video.